about set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Well, now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
At the 38-yard line.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
At the 39-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Love.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion.
They'll score it on a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Commanders making their way out.
And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game. We just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
Here's Daniels. Got a man. That's Colin Johnson.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
Washington going to send out their punter.
As he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll send Watson in motion right. Off the play fake, Love. And the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Drake Jackson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, look out, because here they come.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
It's fourth down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky-Merritt. Oh, good move. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. You look at this Packers defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you. I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
to the air goes Daniels. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be fourth and short.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And they will take over first and 10. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Off the option, here's Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get it as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss. In motion goes the tight end. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Here's third and 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 6.
Love. He finds his big tight end. That's Kraft. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From Commanders territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Pushes him over. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Love from the gun. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So it's third and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Give to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Able to avoid it at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
16 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
The toss right side. Here's Krosky-Merritt. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Daniel is going to give to Krosky-Merritt. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The Packers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. Washington on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Love. They'll complete this one to Watson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Looking to throw. Love. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
They'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Daniels. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback who wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
And now the Packers get set to go. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they come back to their hole with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Love will sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they'll let the fullback try and take it home. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Alec Ingold, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Extra point through the snowflakes. Up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Well, look at Washington as they come onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Daniels. The pass caught by Olave. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
4th down.
Take it at the 37. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Love now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Working out of the gun. Love. Got his man. It's Williams. And out of bounds right around the 20.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it
looking to throw. Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Krupe able to add the PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Fighting through at the 25. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Daniels looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Lane. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And it's third down.
To throw is Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 17-0 lead in tow, they might not be too eager to press the issue here. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Foxborough. The Patriots at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East.
Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel with career touchdown number 70. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
running straight ahead is Jacobs. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 63 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Shreds him with his stiff arm. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Here's Jacobs. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Given 3 on the screen, he couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
Amos on the coverage.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
Oh, look at the juke.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
And he rifles one incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They had that 1st half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. A lot of times we think it's just play calls, and this isn't working, and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Love going to give it up on a touch pass. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Love going to give it up on a touch pass.
Oh, it shifts past him. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's good. Packers first down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To the air again, Love. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Now Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
6 yards.
Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. A second field goal here this third quarter, and his third of the game so far.
He's been an important part of the offense, that's for sure, and they may need him again before this one's said and done. So I would treat him like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. Leave him alone and let him focus.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow, that ball is knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. To the air goes Daniels.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return.
And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The home team's offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
We saw the forecast snow, didn't know how it would affect this game. Right there, the offensive ball carrier showing it's not affecting him too much.
I just remember us walking into the booth from outside. We were going very slowly. We were making sure we had our footing. The offensive player always has the advantage in this situation. He knows where he's going. For the defensive guys trying to react, much tougher.
At the 13-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. First and 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. It's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments that